Hello, tactical tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Wargroove with your pal BlueAnkylo, playing some video games for the YouTubes. Where last we left off, we did a large battle. I assume all the rest of the battles will be pretty large, to be fair, against Felheim for the first time we invaded them. And it was a cool three-part battle with land, water, and air, which was pretty awesome. Today, well, let's see what happens. The fortress. Emmerich and the gang have held off Valder's forces, but now Mercia must face the Fell Lord. We've come so far, Caesar. And now that we're almost there, all I can think about is home, which is conveniently not very far away, seeing as we've done a big circle. Things used to be so easy. And now the world feels broken. Probably because we're in the Arctic wasteland. I wish Dad was here. He always believed in me, even when I doubted myself. Now you've got a good dog that can do that for you. If things are broken, I can find a way to fix them. I know we can do this, Caesar. I know we can.
Let's go.
So I sure hope she's been pumping iron, because the last time she ran into Valder, he was invincible. This must be Valder's fortress. It's crawling with Felheim troops. But we can do it, Caesar. We can't let anything stop us now. So, guys, I don't see any economy here. I see we start with some money, and we're gonna have to fight our way through a lot of enemies. Interesting. These are usually not my favorite types of maps, because I like the economy aspect, but this is certainly more Fire Emblem-y. So, what are we looking at here? He doesn't have any money, so he can't cast any spells, but we've got a few spell casts. Probably going to want to focus on making sure Mercia can do heals to keep my people alive for free, and then I've got mages for a couple more heals as needed. I do have my good boy. So double commander, which means they can regenerate a little bit. That's certainly going to be part of my plan here. Let's see. I don't have any air units. Most of the units are fairly basic tier. You know, spear, sword, dog, archer, a knight or two, one or two few mages. They do have a golem, that's great. Giant golem dudes. So they've got some pretty cool stuff. I assume once we can get through about this point, we probably will win. Assuming we have any units left. Valder, I'm assuming he has a cool ability, but I don't know what it is, actually. Oh, also, by the way, before I forget, carpeting and just basically everywhere inside the castle has 2 points of defense. I was looking up some of the stats. I can tell you that you get approximately 10% reduction to damage received per shield. So a mountain with 4 shields is 40% reduction. Forest would be 30. Roads would be 0. Beaches would be negative, plus 10% damage you would take. I was looking into it. Although it's not perfect like that, there's kind of a... so that's true at 100%. If your character was down to like less, like say 50% or 30%, you wouldn't get the full damage reduction. I think it scales based on your HP. So if it's normally 10%, like some grass, and you are down to 50% health, I think it's a 5% defense, damage reduction. And if you're at 10% health, you're basically getting nothing out of those. It's the way I understand it. It could be off by a little bit on the numbers. So obviously taking damage is real bad. So I was thinking about putting someone in the forest, but if I put someone on the right side, the knight might come down. And then if I put someone over here, maybe we'll lure the archer. Because I'd like to get archer separated and knight separated from their friends. So we're going to go Mercia into the woods. 30% less damage, according to the numbers. And good boy is going to move a fair ways over, actually. That way, because I want these two to get kills. I need Mercia to charge her groove, and Caesar charging his groove would be nice as well. So then, in terms of countering, if I keep pikemen kind of near the front, they should be more than enough to kill a knight guy. So they, I mean, I'll only need like 1 or 2 of them. That'll be fine. On this side, let's see. I know my archers do real good against mages. Just gonna try to do a little bit of prep here. I want to stay out of range of the mage. Well, I could try to lure the mage down as well. I wouldn't want to... See, the mages do a lot of damage, and I don't have a spare hero. I think we do is we try to lure 2 units down with our heroes, and then Mercia lures the mage over next turn. If I can arrange it. So we won't be attacking the mage yet. I will move an archer up, in case he moves over, right? And... I have another archer. Man, we do have a fair number of good units. You can try to keep my mages in the middle. Because I can't lose the mages. I've got, you know, a little bit of money for healing. I've got to keep those people safe. I suppose it's more likely I want to send my knight on the right side. Because they have no spears on this side. Which means the archers are more likely to deal with their spearmen, like, up the middle. Keep some swordsmen scattered around for sacrificial attacks. And we'll just move the archer over a little bit. Doesn't really matter where I put the dogs. They're not going to have a whole lot of value, but... I'm just going to split them up. I know it's bad for their criticals, but I think that's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this, guys. Valder, you're going down. Gauntlet or no gauntlet. Alright, so this is going to hurt a fair bit, because it's going to be a crit. But it's commander in the woods, so that's not so bad. That's 6 turns of doing nothing. This is probably going to hurt less. Wait, 15? Nah, basically 10. That was good. Then we got to clean this side up. Mage pulled back. Probably won't be able to kill that easily. They might just slowly trickle down. But I do have, like, easy ways to kill all this stuff. Where possible, we should be letting our commanders get the kill, especially Mercia, to get that groove charged. So, if this archer wasn't there, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could kill a puppy. I mean, I know it's sad, but... This dog's in good shape. We could get a crit here. That's pretty good. And if our dog mostly kills their dog, my swordsman 1, 2, 3 will be actually safe. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good start to this turn. And 105% should mean a guaranteed kill. Because even if it rolls negative 5% damage, it's 100%. Assuming the numbers don't lie. And then this is like, potentially we don't get the kill. But we should. It probably has like a 80 or 90% chance of getting a kill. In case you're wondering, it's a plus or minus 5% on your attack damage. Just always. Although it is modified by criticals. So if you're doing a critical that, like if you're getting a critical hit that still barely kills your enemy, it is still possible that it will roll up or down higher. And I think that's why we saw some weird behavior with the battleships before, where they seem to scale up and down way more, unless the warships are just different. But... Now, can we set up Mercia a kill? Probably not easily. We would have to attack it with someone who couldn't kill him, which would certainly... I mean, I could use a soldier for that. Would it be better to get her a kill right now? I think it is. I think taking a little bit of damage on a swordsman, who is very cheap anyway, it's not a big deal, to guarantee that Mercia can kill this guy, and then she charges her groove up. The swordsman will survive, And her groove has a nice big AoE of healing, so it should be pretty easy to heal up a little bit of damage here without any... Like, there's no significant downside to that. But we do get Mercia charged up, and she'll also regenerate, so she'll be okay for now anyway. Okay. A little bit of micromanagement here. Yeah, like, that one kill got her 50% of her groove. Like, that's pretty awesome. Now, on the left side, swordsmen are in range of swordsmen. I actually can do this pretty safely. Swords guy will be able to get an attack. But it'll do less damage than if we let him attack. Well, he'll probably attack Caesar. Well, I don't know. I'll attack him anyway like this. It's fairly likely the sword guy will just go after our commander anyway, but... Also, they're in those nicely defended, you know, stone... It's like... Just by nature of being under a roof, I guess you have some protection. Could put the dog up front, but then it would die. So, what do we want to do this turn? I definitely want my cav available to do an attack on this turn if I feel like it. Or, like, on this side if I feel like it. I think I'm going to put him in the forest to do a flanking maneuver if necessary. We're going to just move up a little bit. Actually, this will be pretty good. Get the archer up front. I know they're better off in the forest as defensive positions, but this will mean if they move into the river or the bridge, we've got pretty good shots on them. It's our only indirect fire, so I want to get some value out of those. Let's see, I've got mages. Let's move doggos up. We're going to move this dog over. I don't think I'm going to need much help over here. And then pike dudes and mage dudes will... Mage dudes... Just move up a little bit. This side, like, yeah, they're not going to need any reinforcements, so... Get some units a little bit closer as needed. Mage just kind of hangs out in the middle, just trying to keep them safe. We're out of range of everything except the left side. And then we're going to deal with all this with our defensive force. I am going to try to be extra efficient because we have very little... recourse if we start losing units too early, so... And keep in mind that they do have a giant and stuff, so we need to have, Well, they did go after the archer. Okay, this... I don't know. I guess they get a crit against archers, right? Still, that's not so bad. And then our doggo can get another kill, which will make breaking through a difficult barrier safer. Yeah, so they're playing kind of defense too, which is interesting. Well, I mean, they're moving to a position where they can push into us. Which is definitely not the dumbest thing. Now, I could kill that guy, but it would cost me my knight, and that'd be a waste. I think we get... Do I move him? I'll move him up a little bit, just in case. I should have checked the archers. I don't think this will be in range of anything, but yeah. Again, he's 5% above, so it should be a guaranteed kill. Gets him some groove. He's almost ready for his ability. I think we also get like 10% per turn or something as well, or some amount of percent per turn. Alright, so I'm going to move my archer out of there. Mercia. Maybe I have her... Yeah, lure out a swordsman. That'll probably get her groove charged up. If he comes down to attack her, nothing else can hit her anyway. And then what I can do... Do I want two archers here? Or do I want archers flanking Mercia? I think I want one flanking Mercia. One kind of nearby, in case they all go this way. And then the other archer will guard our good boy. And move my knight a little bit closer in case they sort of try to do a standoff. So their archer can't hit us. Their mage can't hit us. The two units I'm probably the most worried about. Move my dogs over here. Let's see, this swords guy is just going to kind of follow Mercia, even though he's going to kind of stay out of the way, but stay near her for heals. This sword guy will back up our dog. We've got lots of pikes in the middle. I think they're just going to kind of hold the line for now. I don't have any big plans for them. And backup mage is backup mage, basically. Try not to spend too much money until I need it. Alright, we got a plan. We're probably not going to worry about S-ranking this first try. Like, you know, I'm going to take my time and play safe. If we happen to get a great ranking, then that's just a bonus for me. So she should be, yeah, groove ready. So we might want to do a heal this turn, depending on how I feel. Probably not this turn, but what I can do is accept some damage now as we destroy that, and then I'm ready for heal. Now, they've all sort of repositioned, which was clever. Like, now they're on the other side. Next turn, our dog will have a groove, and we can probably just use his groove to kill all of those fairly easily. Yeah, we'll just have Mercia finish this guy off.
I won't hold back.
I want to get a lot of value out of her healing sword. Alright, so I'm gonna move our knight up. Move archer up. Although this... Well, it might be better to put the archer in the water, just so they have some chance of doing something next turn. Because otherwise, if I'm way back here, there's no way you're getting anything. And this is all beach, so they can move through it fairly quick. Now, I don't think I want to breach the barrier this turn. I'm probably going to pull my dog back out of range of their archer. Although, I say that. Maybe I should lure their archer out. An archer plus a sword, or, well, I guess that's a pikeman. But one archer shot, one pikeman shot is not going to kill our dog. And that will get him his groove ready. I can put him in the forest. I won't have a lot of reinforcements ready. Could just attack, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want probably the archer behind him. Swords guy. I'm gonna move the swords guy way over here, just so he's got a better attack angle. You know, if the archer does move up to here, we've got some easy attacks. And then we've got more units. So we're going to move up a little bit for possibly a crit. And mage for backup. Mages do a lot of damage on the attack anyway. And we're going to move some pikemen over. So if they do go after Doggo, which is what I would expect, we're sort of ready for them. I'll move my archer just to the other forest, just in case, I don't know, there's probably nothing they'll be able to do. I could try putting someone here and luring down either the swordsman or the mage, but the mage would do a lot of damage, so I'm trying to avoid that. Mages are fast, maybe they'll get to help. Dogs are fast, maybe they can help on this side. Sword guy's kind of injured. Alright, we moved everybody. Alright, so they're going to attack our good boy. So I kind of have a plan to kill this group with his groove, and then have everyone group up by the door, heal, and then bust into the next area. Depending on, you know, what the AI does. But as long as everyone stays, like, around 50% or higher, it's going to be real easy to heal up. And so far, almost all the damage is going on to our hero dog. Okay, so... Plus side, they took the bait. Downside, they moved a couple pikemen into the battle that I wasn't expecting. Double downside, my right side of army is kind of useless. I can attack there, but he'll still get an attack back. So anyway, the plan here is to get a lot of value out of Doggo. We want to do a bunch of attacks and then have it set up so that he can use his groove on a small AoE to get everyone to attack again. And that's the trick. So for instance, we probably want to move like a pikeman up and then get a crit. And then Doggo later will move up to here and revive everyone kind of in that square or something like that. Actually, what it might be good is to have him revive in the same spot he is in. So what we're doing is Archer shooting from here, Pikemen moving up, pikemen attacking. That would only get us 3. Like, the most... No one can stand here. So someone could potentially kill that pikeman, or attack at least. And then Doggo could... That will work pretty good. I think this will kill this group safely, and then the pikemen will be moving down next turn, and we'll be at pretty full power. Technically, we could also do a lot of damage by doing that attack. But we can do that attack after we get refreshed. Yeah, okay, this should be more than enough damage. We should be fine here. I've got a plan, guys. I've got a plan. Yeah, no, not even close. The only thing that I'm worried about is not killing this guy. I need him to die to move someone into that spot. Maybe I should take that attack first? And then I can't get a pike crit on the archer. If I do that attack, I'm opening my mage up to a hit from behind. This is a very valuable square. Alternatively, could move the dog down and groove from here. That would let us move up another. We could attack, move up, move the dog to here, do a groove. My archer would get another shot. That's pretty good too. That puts us a little bit further back, and I get that kill everything for sure. Almost assuredly, that'll be enough to kill everything, right? I think I like that plan a little bit better. This kind of helps move up a couple back units to the front a little bit more quicker, and I think that's pretty valuable. Yeah, I kind of like this plan. I could technically do a heal here, but I don't need to waste my money yet. So then we move Doggo back, do an Inspire here. Getting us extra value. Now, this pikeman can't hit anything, but we've got easy kill. Nice safe kill, too. Because the mage had the biggest counter. That's the one I was probably the most worried about, taking damage from this thing. So I wanted to use the archers or someone who could just one-shot it. And then the archers didn't have to move, so they get another easy kill of their own. And then the mages can just finish something off. Alright, this is looking good, guys. Let's just, well, we'll watch. This won't be probably all that long of a battle in the sense that there's not going to be infinite recruitment going on, so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to move back to about here. Okay, and then we're in good position to fight this group. Now, as for the middle guy, we either wait or we attack and plan on doing a heal. We're just going to plan on a heal, and this will save us some time. Because, you know, there's no point messing around. This is fine. So I think I still want people to kind of group up around the middle, even though it's probably easier to come in from both sides. Well, I say that. Unless you're at full health, then it doesn't really matter. You can go wherever you want. I want Mercia to meet people who need healing. Kind of up in the middle. But dogs are countered by pikes. It's probably still better to meet up in the middle anyway. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? Let's have the knight plan to break this door next turn. That'll have some value. Honestly, if these guys want to attack my dogs, that's fine. Alright, get Mercia moving up. Archer moving up. This side, pikeman moves up. Mage moves way up. Gotta watch that archer, but should be safe. Alright, so... Oh, well, whatever. It's no big deal. Just one more unit for Mercia to heal when we get there. I want to use her heal soon so we can charge it up again. So now, am I using it this turn? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. She can get to here. So we're not using it this turn. If I break that door down, we can't quite do it in one shot. Oh, but their archer's defending it now. That's clever. That's actually something I wasn't thinking about. Going in on the sides protects us from some of that nonsense. Although it'll take a while, but we could just shoot it down. How do I want to do this? Doggo moves up, lures out another attack. He's still pretty healthy. I mean, I'd like to get him healed up too, but if we could just crush this 2 pikemen, that won't be that hard. Then move our sword guy over, move our archer up. Still want to get healed. Could spend some money. That's not a terrible use, because everyone's at like 80%. But I have a heal ready, right? So that's dumb. It is dumb if I could do it for free. And I kind of want to prioritize moving my my pikemen to the right, or at least to the middle here, because that's where I need pikemen. And I think this will be enough to kill that. And the archer, if I moved up into this woods, wonder if I could. Well, see, they would get first shot. We would need someone to lure some units down this way. Yeah, okay. I wanna split this force up a little bit more than I did. And I'm still gonna put Mercia closer to the middle because, well, the knight's gonna take some damage, but he's quick, and I want her in the middle for heals. Alright. Just trying to get tons of value. All the value. Alright. Another pike attacked my dog. At least we get some defense out of it. Still in reasonably good shape, and he'll start working on his next groove. Oh, the dogs did not take the bait. Interesting. Actually, we're kind of lucky they weren't smart. The AI should have still moved this one pikeman first, and then got the crit. They would have done some more bonus damage. That's definitely a failure on their side. Okay, so this is interesting. Technically, we could move up. Swords guy, or a pike guy, but also I could get first shot there. No, I think we... $72? Do I want to... I guess I'm trying to decide if I want to prioritize a kill for Caesar or not. It's probably sensible to shoot the one at full health, though, either way. I'd like to have my... I should have kept my archers at full health. That's silly. They're much more useful when they're doing full damage. Then... there's a chance that this kills him in one shot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So they can't hit my mage. If this doesn't kill him, then Caesar kills him, and my swordsman kills the other one. If it does kill him, then Caesar kills the other one. Either way, Caesar gets a kill. Okay, we didn't get the extra damage. But that should be totally okay. So this works out. You know, we managed to get rid of 2 pikemen without any significant casualties. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. And then this is another easy cleanup. And I'm pretty sure I counted my squares. We're not going to take any arrow damage. Okay, so that takes care of another group. So, archers. They're going to block the line here. Still not ready to heal up. And I could take a pot shot, but... this is actually frustrating. think we threaten more. We move some people in on this side, basically, to threaten. Because I don't want to have a stalemate here in the middle for 5 turns. I will continue doing some damage to the wall, so it'll be easier for us to break down. And we are definitely going to want to heal. Even if it's not this turn. Alright, technically this square is safe. Because of that spot, we can stand here. We can actually stand there as well. Just in terms of, don't have to worry about arrow fire. But if they're not careful, they'll lose this side, or they'll lose both sides pretty quick here. Yeah, it's not very quick, but, you know, we're being safe. At some point, I should probably switch over to acceptable losses mode, where, you know, in the pursuit of going quickly, we can probably, you know, if we play really well for the first 10 turns, then suddenly we can go into kind of aggressive mode. I wonder if it would be worth taking that shot. Getting that first strike. Because they can't double shot back. He who goes first probably wins, and then I just pull the rest of my forces over, do a heal after the counter damage, and then we win. Well, maybe not quite that simple. Let's get our horse up here. This place is huge. Let's press on. Valder must be in here somewhere. Alright. Maximum distance archer safely. We've definitely taken over the east wing. As for the west wing, we could let our dog lure them down again. But I want to heal up. I definitely want to heal up here. So, can I do it? I think next turn. Either this turn or next turn. Next turn. My archer will probably take about 28% damage back twice. So 56% damage. Approximately. I won't be able to fully heal with one groove, but we'll be almost maxed out. And I don't want to do my groove until they take their second hit. Although that did more than 20. Well, 27. Actually did slightly less. Alright. It's possible. It's possible they will instead attack Mercia, though. Which gives us nobody below 50% next turn when we do our heal. I know I keep putting it off. Maybe should have just done it by now. But I mean, it might have just recharged by now is what I'm thinking. But no, I'm trying to be clever. BlueAnkylo, too clever for his own good. That's the name of the game. Alright, I'm not gonna give them that free hit, especially not on the mage. If they want to guard this side while we kill them, their center force, it'll be okay. Alright, let's see what happens. I assume they'll shoot my archer, but yeah. Seems like they did a little bit bonus damage that time around. Ooh, but they're all grouping up. They're in for it now. Oh boy, so if I don't even have to open the door if I can just kill other archers. I think I have to heal this turn. Can I get everybody from here? No, I'd have to move my archer first. Yeah, okay. I know this will result in some counterfire by their surviving archer. I need to watch my mages specifically. I'm just plotting. if I kill that archer, we're actually pretty safe next turn from archer fire. So I can move units closer. Not that I'm doing a whole lot with anybody right now. Probably should just busted down the gate and started killing them, but oh well, we're being clever or something, I guess.
I'll save you all.
Maybe you get an award for never losing a unit, right? Isn't that how it should work? Because the way the enemies moved, it would have been better to have three archers all right here killing all their mages. But it's okay. Could shoot, but then yeah, that'd be probably pretty bad. Because I'm not really pushing in on this side. Alright, so anything else? Their archer shouldn't be able to do anything other than shoot my archer, which, well, I'll almost lose this archer. So that's kind of a downside of how this all went. I'm not going to actually lose an archer, but it's going to take some damage. Would have been nice to have a pikeman adjacent to this so we could crit through it next turn, but try to move up a little bit here. Alright, this is going a little bit slower than I liked, but I think it's okay. And this archer exchange fire hasn't gone out perfectly. So we've got one very injured archer thanks to my trades. Kind of my own fault. Now, clearly we have to pull this guy out of the way. Or do we just bust in this turn? Gotta keep an eye on this. It's gonna be difficult to kill the back mage, because anybody that stands where he is adjacent to will be in range of the giant. Ah, that sucks. Definitely not optimal. Well, I mean, if we win the ranged battle, surely that'll mean something. And we are pushing closer and closer. So this turn, their archer could hit. Just want to keep out of range of big hits. It will be pretty easy to break the door down when I need to. If I ever feel like breaking the door down. We're just going to stay out here forever. It's fine. I think we want Caesar and Mercia closest to break through. Somebody else can break the door, and then the two of them can rush forward. So I do have that money for healing if I ever feel like I want to spend it. Alright. I know this is dragging a bit, but this is how we gotta do it. They decide to do a little bit of damage to one of my pikes. That seems like a mistake. Alright, this is the turn we attack. They're no longer in range of their giant. They're not protected by the giant. And we're gonna have a lot of good free hits here. For sure. 26%. If I can kill it with a swords guy... What about a pike guy? Maybe. Probably. Man, if I deal minimum damage, minus 5%. Pretty salty. Unfortunately, only the knight can do anything over here, so this is his only move. Let's just start with this. Open it up with a flanking attack. We're gonna break this door down today, 100%.
Greetings.
Queen Mercia. Quite the infiltration. May I ask what you plan to do next? Here in my fortress, outmanned and outmatched. But not outsmarted. Foolish girl, you have less than a score of soldiers by your side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gone Wargroove. He can... Oh, right, he raises the dead over and over again. And it gets a free attack. Luckily, skeletons are pretty weak, so it's not so bad. But he is a necromancer. Alright, so... Not sure who my archer's going to attack yet. I want Mercia to maybe kill their mage. Alright. I don't want to waste a commander attack on the wall. If this fails, technically I'll be able to have one of my archers shoot it by maneuvering some people around. This is guaranteed. What's more important? 1, 2, 3, 4. The only person the swordsman that could attack by not breaking the wall is after this guy's dead, they could attack the archer. I mean, I'm trying to get maximum value here. Could kill off that archer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but it's tied. There's 2 units they can get to this square, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, never mind. We'll go for the guaranteed kill. Alright, we're in. Now, what do we want to do about this guy? Got 2 mages. Now, on the downside, if I had used the pikeman here, then I could have done a pike crit on the mage. I'm not quite as happy with how this is all going to go down as I was originally hoping. To prevent counters, I think we have to use the archer here. Because I need this mage to die, and if we only have one adjacent spot, then we don't have anyone that can one-shot it. So now we'll be fine. I will use the wounded pikeman, because he can kill, so that's good enough. Okay. Now, Good Boy and Mercia. I guess they kill those 2 units. Mostly, this leaves us with one mostly full health mage, which is sad. Now, I could spend some money to heal my mage up. My archer up with my mage. And they could at least... Yeah, 1, 1, 2. We could take a shot. And then my mage could attack. I might do that. A lot of money for... I'm not going to need too many more heals. Like, I haven't spent anything yet. It's not a terribly efficient heal, but it's also a... It'd be nice if Caesar had his groove ready. This would have all been very easy, but his groove, we didn't charge it up twice fast enough. I was 1 turn too hasty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I could kill this guy, then Mercia could kill the soldier, but... Oh yeah, okay. Slightly more efficient here. Although, wait, I just did what I was thinking about healing. Ah, well, I guess we're not healing. Guess we're doing this instead.
I won't hold back.
Still, we've mostly crushed their defenses, so that's pretty good. Now, their mage can't hit anyone too fragile, right? We want if Mercia gets a kill next turn, finishes off one of these guys, I'm pretty sure she'll have another groove. Groovy, baby. And yeah, I know these archers over here did diddly. I don't know. So, move our pikemen up to try to get inside. Do I bother with this attack? I mean, I might as well. Reduces potential counterfire a little bit. And do I bother with this attack? You know what? This is fine. If Mercia gets her groove up, this will prevent these guys from doing... Because they don't... Like, mage on mage clearly don't do that much damage. But a full power mage could definitely deal damage to, like, say, a puppy. Or a swordsman.
By my hand, rise.
Alright, and now he begins summoning skeletons every turn, forever. Alright, mage on mage, that's fine. Probably the least dangerous thing they could do. Gotta start prepping for Hallway of death. And by prepping, I mean we gotta go fast. Because the Titan giant guy is coming right now. We need to make a decision. Either we attack it this turn, or we pull out of its range immediately. So that's going to be one of the first things we decide. So Mercia did not get her groove, but we could kill and get a groove. Technically, I could probably kill, use Caesar's groove, and then heal. That'd be pretty crazy. Now, the plus side of attacking the Titan this turn, if I can, is it doesn't have any defenses. Like, there's one pikeman that can help defend it. The downside is it's hard to do damage to it. And I don't have my units all square and ready to go. So it can move 5 squares. So if I wanted to pull out of the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can stand in this square. Basically, you can attack anything in this room, including this square and this square. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can attack. So the safest place is here, here, and these squares. I could get out of his range if I decide that's what I want to do. Or I could leave someone in his range, like Mercia. And he doesn't do bonus damage to commanders. That's one of the main weaknesses. Now, his first strike would certainly hurt. But if she has a groove ready, say from killing this mage, and we lure him... 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, I can kill the mage without... Technically, I can kill the mage without having a risk of a counter. If I want. Dun, 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 dun. What do we do? Actually, it's Caesar who can't really get safely out of range unless he moves to that spot. I think we want the Titan to attack us next turn. These things move down slowly because they're all pretty slow, and then we surround him. Well, the other thing is I would like both of my commanders to be able to attack him, because they're the ones that do the most damage to Titans that I've got. Of the units I have, that's about as good as I can do. Yeah, that's poor Pablo. So, definitely want to get groove. Alright, we're starting with Mercia. We're going to leave her specifically in range of the Titan. Or Doggo, one or the other. I could use Doggo here to block, so it's easier to, leave some people around if I want. It's potential. That's some potential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this square will not be safe. We've got one safe square inside, which is kind of what I want to put, like, slow-moving pikemen. And then I'm going to want... So Doggo is going to probably stand in this square. Well, if I put him here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't really get past. That's not terrible. I could just attack. Expecting a heal next turn from Mercia. Doggo attacks now. This reduces next turn's damage. Interesting. Now, yeah, even if he attacks Doggo twice, we'll be above the 50% break. This makes it easier to line up the rest of my units. So he's still going to be able to stand in this square. I mean, I could just start trying to kill him, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get to these 3 squares. So this square is safe. This square is safe. The dogs are just not important. Get out of the way, dogs. I would like my archer able to fight next turn against pikemen and stuff if needed. The knight is quick and also bad against pikemen. I guess I can leave someone in that corner. It may as well be a mage. Although the mages are fast, but like pikemen are slow and can't get there anyway. I just don't want to give him anyone that he can easily pick off and kill, basically. That's going to be pretty much it for this turn. What I will do is switcheroo an archer here. Nice to have some indirect fire options when dealing with big giant titans. Also, archers are great against pikemen, so I guess my dogs have been okay against the archers, but alright, that's a very overplanned turn. Let's see what happens. So he stood still, which is one of the downsides of leaving the dog here, was that the giant didn't come closer to our ambush. But I still think this was a pretty good trade in my part.
Rise from your grave.
And we do have an army of swordsmen coming down. Alright, we're gonna have to be careful now, but we could basically kill him and have two commanders up front. I have to be careful that we don't give them enough damage to... So we could definitely kill him if I shoot him with an arrow, if I need to. And then I move everyone up. So what? Like, I kill, shoot with an arrow, move... I was thinking I wanted to do Inspire and then a heal. We're not going to kill very many enemy units this turn. But if everyone's at full health... Alright, let's see if we get lucky. It would take some bonus damage to get this kill, but it's possible. If we just kill it, that's great. If we don't, then I'll use the archer to finish it off. Ah, that was very close. Alright, but then the archer can do it. Keep the archer a little bit back. Tink, tink, tink. Alright, biggest unit down. Now what I want to do is Inspire... Yeah. Inspire and then pull back a little bit and heal. The question is whether or not we're going to also do a couple attacks after the Inspire. Part of the problem is I can't really get anything into range of the Inspire except a mage. Two mages, I guess. Would it be worth doing all those attacks? And I want you to move up. I want these units to get healed, right? I'm not sure if I'm going to attack yet, but you're going to get inspired one way or the other. Alright, let's see what happens. So... yeah, the problem is that... 1, 2, 3... Depending on how this force moves, the archer could take a shot at the mage if the mage stays there. Probably just... heal everyone up. Not really attack this turn. They're just going to get a couple attacks on the... Doggo will take a fair bit of damage. Especially if I stand there. This doesn't hit the archer, though. And then, again, my pikemen are kind of stuck back here. Not really helping out much. I mean, we got... I think if you wanted to fight a choke point hallway, you'd want to fight it on this side where you've got, you know, better angles than stuck in this really narrow spot. So that pulling back isn't the terrible plan. The question is more, what do I do with this mage and Mercia here? Like, if I'm smart and make kind of a line, then they have less attacks on my commanders. if I pull all the way back. I think I have to say sorry, back archer. I can't heal you this round.
Healing aura.
I wanted to. It'd be nice to have more archer fire for this choke point, but don't think I can do it. And I think this mage is actually going to pull a little bit back, just so that I don't get a crit on us right here. And then we're going to move some units up closer. I would like to have the knight available to kill the whatever archers in the back, if necessary. Alright. I feel like that worked out pretty well. And yeah, they'll get a couple hits on my commanders here, but I still have all my money to heal them up if I need to. And I might actually spend some money next turn just to heal up my commanders to max here. Yeah, I'm actually pretty glad I left Mercia beside Caesar, because 2 spear attacks takes him down almost to 50%, 48 or so. And then 2 archers, assuming they all piled up on him, would probably have brought him below 50. So if we hadn't had Mercia beside him, they probably could have hit him with 3 pikemen, like almost for sure. And I think he would have still lived, but would have been, I don't know.
Rise from your
Would having a
grave.
full health, or a healthier archer have helped? I don't know. Anyway, it's time to break this choke point. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our knight will definitely be able to hit the archer, assuming we can break through. I've got 2 healthy archers ready to basically do what I want, actually. This should be very easy to kill all of these units. And then we won't be able to kill the 2 swordsmen, but they don't do too much damage. They only do bonus damage to archers. And if Mercia gets a kill, if I focus on Mercia and Caesar each getting a kill, that will help make sure we've got more groovy baby next turn. Okay, this guy is almost assuredly going to kill, because it's a critical, and we can kill a mostly strong pikeman in one shot. So I want to do that right off the bat. Now we can sort of open up the middle, start deciding how we want to do this. And probably get a crit there once this guy's out of the way. I do have my mages. They're pretty good. Got pikeman. I could move up and get a crit here. I think I want Mercia to kill the archer, Caesar to kill the weakened unit, and then we'll worry about these 2. We should be good. This keeps Mercia up front to charge up her groove again, so I can get more healing. And probably next turn we can charge that up with a little bit of work. How do I want to do with Caesar? This puts the knight real close to those swordsmen, but I don't think 2 swordsmen have any chance of killing my knight. So this is nothing to worry about. They'll probably deal 50% damage, but theoretically we'll be able to heal that up pretty quick. And this just helps break the blockade really smoothly, I feel. Caesar gets a nice easy kill. Keeping in mind that everything in here is a little bit sturdier because we're all fighting with plus 20% defense, so we've got to be a little bit more careful. It's good to move our archers at full movement and get a good shot. I will definitely want these archers to get healed next time. We can get a crit with our swords, so yeah, we'll just move up. I'm going to prioritize moving the archers up max. Rather than moving the pikemen up the middle, I want the wounded archers closer so they can get healed and, you know, perform. Like, this doesn't really matter, but I want them closer to Mercia, basically. And then this is, I mean, not even close, so no problem. Alright, things are looking pretty solid for blue. They could attack Caesar once. or the knight twice. I could spend some money healing, but I see no need just yet. I do have some doggos of my own that I'm not really using much, but we'll keep them around in case I find a good use for them. They're relatively quick and do decent damage to weak units.
Rise.
I haven't really used my mage as much either, to be honest. Oh, good! You took the bait and went after the dog. That's great. So another 10%? Yeah. That just helps him charge up his groove faster. Thanks, guys. And keeps my knights nice and healthy. I mean, if they'd both attacked the knight, he'd have been halfway dead. Alright, so we're looking good. Let's focus on getting a Wargroove ready for Mercia and Caesar. And then we'll just keep moving forward, basically. We're going to start skipping some of these easy combats, because I think we've dealt with the majority of the difficult part of this mission. Now we're just going to be moving up the middle for a couple turns, probably. We've got a heal ready. Let's get our dogs. Dogs are fast. They can move up. Archer. Nice to have the archers ready. Nice indirect fire for quick kills. Mages if I need to heal. I mean, you want all your units, obviously. Like, don't overthink it. Alright, that was a quicker turn. That's good.
By my hand.
He is, like, infinitely summoning soldiers. You know, one of the hidden benefits of that is it would give us a limitless supply of Mercia quick, easy kills to get her groove charged up. So, I think optimally I put her in range of a swordsman while healing everybody. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Everyone will be at full health. Another swordsman will break on her. And I'll get everybody sort of caught up. Caesar's ready to go in case I need him. We can go for a little bit of symmetry here. Everybody loves symmetry, right? Not perfect symmetry. Don't mistake me. I can't quite do it all the way I would love. We should stop the battle and just get everyone in perfect symmetrical form. All things balanced as they should be. Alright, and after this turn, we're going to start moving up. He's got a pretty good concave, so like theoretically he can come at us from a lot of angles here. But with our entire army ready and basically at full health, other than that one poor archer, which I'm glad I kept alive, to be honest. You know, if I hadn't been careful, this guy would have been dead. We're just going to do the same thing next turn. Just be like, sure, if you want to fight Mercia, come on down.
Brace yourself.
Sure. You know what? You can fight either of them. That's fine. And then this way, we can get an archer line. Not like I need it, but archers are so slow. I feel like I'm sort of incentivized to move them first. Actually, we can start breaking in here anyway. Oh, here we go. An invasion on my shores, and a miscreant queen in my throne room. How contrary. First to flee and then to invade. You are quite the ruler. I'm sure your father would be proud. Probably all of her entire, like, country has been burned and necromized by now. Is that a word? Necromized? I'll make it up. That's a new word. Don't talk about my father. You've got no right. Temper, temper. Your self-control is as lacking as your common sense. Clearly, you need to be taught a lesson. Alright. Clearly, we hit a trigger point. Now, these knights optimally rush up and kill a mage or an archer, but there's a lot of pikes around to slow them down. Double optimally, we move someone into range of Valder, he comes down and we kill him next turn. Oh, wouldn't that be hilarious? Next turn we put Mercy up, he attacks her, assuming she's safe. And then we've got Caesar to inspire and we just murder him next turn. Well, not next turn, but next turn. Alright, pike wall, engage. Mage wall. We're getting more symmetrical as time goes on. But I only have one knight. How am I supposed to be symmetrical with one knight? Alright, you fell for my trap again, you foolish swords guys. I guess they're just skeletons, they're not very smart.
By my hand.
I mean, he does have infinite skeletons, so he just summons them every turn. Uh-oh, reinforcements! I saw that. Unless he was always out there. Alright, looks like they're gonna attack. So this is the turn things get... Maybe they were always back there, I don't know. This is the turn it gets exciting. So how do we want to deal with this? You know, there's a lot of options here. He's not going to just wait there for, or he's not going to keep his minions away so we can lure them into a trap quite the way I was hoping. This might be a good round for Caesar's Inspire, because it will help us clear this all out. At least clear a little hole. I think we work on moving units up that are the furthest back, even though my archers have a nice easy attack there. One way or the other, I think I want these pikemen up here. So let's get them up here. And then we'll plan our move out after these pikes are up. Alright, what's next? So, with our current archer complement, we could wipe out... Or at least take a big chunk out of those. The trick is, what am I planning on doing with Caesar, really? I guess optimally he would stand here and charge up. That's probably the best spot, is from here, revive anyone in there. And that could include Mercia. Once Caesar moves, the archer can actually move up and shoot here. This archer probably won't be able to do much. So this archer can only hit those two. This one can probably only hit that one. Mercia. So we'd like move up to here, have Mercia finish it off. Inspire once somebody moves into that tile. Pretty easy kill there too. That doesn't give my archer anything to do, but that's okay. We're going to have to accept that we're going to take some losses now, and I'm not going to dilly-dally too much more. I'll try to do this efficiently without losing too much, but at this point, it's time to just go all in. And I'm pretty sure we'll have a heal ready next turn one way or the other.
I won't hold back.
Also, I do have to be careful of Valder's attack range. It would be lovely to lure him down, but I think I want to thin out his forces a little bit more. Doggo... I was hoping to kill one of those. The archers are going to kind of do nothing. The archers are too slow. They can't do anything. They can guard the mages, but that's about it. I don't know what I'm going to do with my knight, because the pikes will just slaughter them. Just move up there. Sacrifice him for almost no value. Actually not that dangerous. Like, if I stand here, Valder could attack him, the mages could attack him, but the pikes wouldn't. And the swordsman will probably be dead. In fact, a few things will be dead next. Tempting. Just trying to decide who I'm going to move to this square, that's all. Well, I'm going to do this anyway. It's the easiest kill without any counter, so get out of here. Sorry, boys. Alright, we get Caesar inspired up again. This gives us some more options. How do we handle this turn? The only thing that can really attack us, other than swordsmen, is actually these mages. Now, the mages do a fair bit of damage, so don't underestimate the mages. But if I save Mercia's heal, as long as they can't double team anybody, we stay out of range of the pikemen for this turn, stay out of range of Valder, stay out of range of the archers, move everybody up. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. But how do we... What do I do here? I mean... What do they do bonus damage to? Bonus damage to... Flyer, Flyer, Flyer. Pikeman, Archer, Dog, Dragon... Pikeman and Spearman, probably? I did hear that there's going to be a patch eventually that'll probably give us mouse over for all of these units that I can never figure out. That'll be nice once that hits. I mean, I could kill a mage at the expense of a knight. Is that worth it? It gives them a real easy kill. Or we let the mages attack. Sorry guys, I'm just... I'm not stumped per se, but I'm just not sure how I want to handle this. I think we stay out of range of the pikemen. 1, 2, 3. Well, whoever kills this one will be in range of 1 pikeman. So if I use the knight there... Let's just do it. Goodbye, knights. This is your glorious attack. There's too many pikemen, so there's not a lot of value out of him. This lets my archer move up, which makes it easier for Mercia to kill the swordsman, and yada yada yada, basically. Technically, I don't need to use Mercia for that. I don't know if she could survive that. Actually using Mercia aggressively like that. Now, if I use her here, we might lure Valder down. Even if I just move her up 1 square. But she'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of hits. I don't think I want to do that.
Brace yourself.
I could have healed, but I want to wait till we take some damage next turn. Now this square is safe. First strike, we'll take a little bit of counter damage, but should be okay. Assuming, assuming they even attack the archers. This way, if they go after Mercia, she's 100% safe. And it limits the damage the knights take a little bit. I think it's fairly likely the knights go down from a couple pike and an archer. On this side, 1 can attack Mercia, mage can attack whoever they want. Could move up to guard the... No, that's still a dangerous tile because it's a double shot. I'm going to put the pikeman over here so if the mage comes down this way... Well, he can go after... He can always hit a mage. He can always hit an archer one way or the other. But if he, for some reason, attacks the pikeman, we'll get a crit. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. That's sort of a mistake. Just starting to move faster now. I'm feeling bad. I'm taking too much time. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Let's see. How much do we lose? A knight and probably take some damage on some other units.
Brace yourself.
Alright. I salute you, fine knights. Yeah, then they're toast. Even with their 20% defense, this very defensive carpet, they are dead. Oh well.
By my hand, rise.
Interestingly, if he does that every turn, probably a soldier attack is less dangerous than his physical attack. Yeah, that worked out okay. No problem there. We should have a fairly easy cleanup now, thanks to my brave knights. Fairly. Okay, so priorities. Might want to do my heal. It's gonna be kind of hard to kill their archers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could attack, technically. If I move up to here, we'll be in range of Valder. Rearmost archers Probably want to weaken some pikemen up. Frontmost archers might be doing an archer duel. Well, I was planning on having perhaps Mercia. Well, you know what? If Valder takes the bait and attacks Caesar next turn, we will win. So I kind of want to give that potential a chance. I don't know the odds, but if he moves down to attack there, that's perfect. Because if all our forces are down here, we pretty much got him. But then we want to clean up as much as we can otherwise. So I want to get the crit here. If I attack, even with my weakened archer, that'll be enough for the pikeman to finish off. And this way Mercia's got a line on the archer on the right. Because I kind of have a hunch that Valder's not going to attack, because he's just going to keep summoning. Or he'll move into a corner and summon more skeletons. If I do this, we can break the right side apart. I mean, they still have the puppy over there, but...
Brace yourself.
Mercia will still be close enough to move into the middle and heal next turn if that's what I want. Which I might. And I can use... Well, this guy's going to do a bit of damage, I guess. Would I rather shoot the pikemen? I can defend my archer. So if I kill their archer, I mean, this is... Again, it might have been smarter to take a shot at the pikemen, actually. I was planning on blocking him in so he couldn't attack my archer anyway. But probably dealing 60% or whatever damage there would have been slightly better. Move up a bit. I think I'm going to spend a... I haven't spent any money yet, is kind of what I'm starting to think. I want my archers to be able to do more damage next turn. One of them can attack the dog, and that's as much as they're going to get. Keep my mages and stuff out of range of their archer. Yeah, that's fine. Swords up. Might be able to help out with Mercy on the right. Dogs up. If anything... I mean, the dogs aren't terrible against archers if I can get close enough either, so... You never know, maybe the dog will get a shot. Chances are he'll attack Caesar. If he doesn't, though, it'd be nice... Well, might have given them another target, possibly. I kind of hope they go after Caesar anyway, but we'll see. They do tend to focus on your commanders. It's not like 100%, but... So yeah, I should have shot this guy with an arrow. Would have protected Mercia a little bit. This is fine. The AI should have shot him with an arrow first, just like I was talking about, but it does less damage. Okay, so Valder's summoning, so my little, trap didn't work, but he is getting reinforcements as well, so we're going to have to start pushing forward here. This kind of stuff I'm not too worried about. Swordsmen are just... Even though he gets to keep free summoning, and I did forget that he'd get a free swordman, it just doesn't do very much damage. Swordsmen aren't very good against anything other than archers, basically. Yeah, I mean, that was like 5% damage. He'll heal that much. Alright, so... If I can clear these out, Caesar can technically move up and chomp them this turn. Which would be optimal. And we should be able to kill their archer pretty easily with somebody. So we want... Actually not going to move my archers up. I'm going to get a bunch of crits this round, which will make it so it's easier for me to move the rest of... Ooh, that was a little bit bonus damage there. Nice. It'll be easier for us to move up if I just kill these pikemen off and swordsmen off safely. Or, well, lazily, I guess might be the choice of words. Obviously, I don't. 1, 2. Is it? This still counts as one cost movement, so we can definitely move through that. The reason I'm kind of keeping the archers back is, like I was just saying, the only thing that the free swordsmen are good against is archers. So we're gonna get a heal. I should have attacked the archer first with someone and then healed. Technically, that would have been smarter. All about the technical truth. I wonder... No, a crit probably won't kill him either, unfortunately. But what I can do is move... I can open with a crit here. Like, at least this way we're only taking 5% damage back. I still think I should have done this before I did Mercia's heal, but it should be fine. And then finish him off anyway. And I know there's going to be a few units that can attack Doggo next turn, but it should not be enough to kill him. Worst case, he takes 23, and then another 23, and then like 10 and 15-ish. That puts him at definitely not dead. And to be honest, I kind of have a feeling he's just going to summon someone anyway. Go on, good boy. You show him what's what. That's a nice start. And with a little bit of luck, next turn we win the match. Also, I can technically heal him anytime I want. As long as he doesn't die this round, it should be fine. I've got... Well, I mean, I have enough money for 2 heals. Not to sound rich or anything, but I have some money. I don't want to give them my mages, though. I'll move my mages up so they can support, but I don't want to just give them some free kills. Alright, they're going to try to surround Doggo. Let's see if my number was right. I guessed 15, which would put us about here. A little bit more than 15, but that's okay. I guessed 10, so this would put us about here. We are in, defensive territory, right? They did a little bit more than 10. Still, he can't do 40%. There's no way. Even if he decides to attack. He does decide to attack. At least they attacked Doggo in the right order. So that was smart that he reduced his return damage. That was actually probably way closer than I thought they would get. So, they must have had some lucky rolls. Well, they didn't. They must have. I could have just been bad at math. Anyway. Mercia will be able to attack him this turn. We're going to use our archers to clean stuff up. Unfortunately, that's not a guaranteed kill, is it? Well, we'll have the archers open fire at the very least. And then we'll use useless units like swords guys to finish them off. The swords guys aren't going to do any damage to Valder, right? Like, it just doesn't matter. Don't feel bad, sword guys. You're not really useless. You're just not great. Alright. Same thing here. I think it's possible we kill him, but, we'll see. Oh, good. We did enough damage. Alright. So then... Is there any way that I could kill him this round with Mercia? Yes. Alright. It's fine. One is the final one. Yeah, mages do lots of damage. Well, they do enough damage. We saved our mages all match. I'm sorry the knights didn't make it, but honestly, this has been a fun map. A good puzzle. Mercia's going to stand in the middle. Soften them up. At least, each commander and their loyal cadre of mages has managed to get an attack on Valder. It seems fitting. Alright, and that's it. Game over.
It's just you and me now.
This is not the end.
Yes, it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is it, Valder. No more running. You've been evaporated. If it's, I don't know, disintegrated, something. Hey, how come you're standing still? We just turned you into dust. You've come farther than I would have thought possible. Your tenacity, your skill, a rain forged in blood. I suppose that is what you sought when you began this war?
Very well.
And now, all that's left is to kill me.
It's over.
You're accusing me of... Listen, just hand the gauntlet over. I'm tired of all this bloodshed.
Sigrid?
Tired, are you? Then let me lay you to rest.
No!
Are you kidding me? What about my entire army? Finally, the key.
How foolish.
To think that your father believed it would be safe in the hands of a mere child. And now, another monarch of Cherrystone kneels stricken at my feet. But what to do with you? Perhaps I'll send you to meet your father. I did so enjoy killing him. Why is the rest of my army doing nothing? We've got all these people. We just killed him, and now we've got cutscene like frozen feet. It was you.
Traitor!
You started this war. You undermined me. You betrayed me. You jeopardized everything I've worked for. How dare you? I guess he didn't know about her assassination. How dare I? How dare I?
What?
I am an ancient power. I am a force of arcane sorcery. I am darkness incarnate. Do you have any idea what it's like to be surrounded by asinine, conceited, callow idiots for more than 900,000 years? You squabble and bloviate. There's some words for you guys. Look it up in the dictionary. And think yourself special and unique.
You are nothing.
But you're nothing more than infantile, narcissistic morons. I'm cool now. But why am I trying to explain this to you? It's beyond your powers of comprehension. You wish to spare the girl, Valder? So be it.
Mortals die so easily.
An infant becomes a child, becomes a woman, becomes a corpse. Just as empires rise and fall. She doesn't need my help to find her grave. And I have more pressing matters to attend to. More pressing matters? So it's her. She's the one who wants Requiem. Requiem is... I know what it is. But how could... Your sword... What is its origin? The cherry blade, you know, it's been passed down through my family for generations. Could it... Oh, it must be. Your blade, I believe it's the key to Requiem. The means by which it may be released. Uh-huh. Do I have to stop her? If you will accept my aid, I offer it gladly. Well, I've spent so long fearing you, hating you even. I thought you killed. And I believe you'd started the war against my people. We can work together. We can fix this.
Yes.
Indeed, we must stop Sigrid at all costs, or watch the world burn. Let's go get the others. Well, by the way, everyone, stop killing each other. And why didn't you help me? Well, what a little twist. Aw, B for bad. It's a bad Ankylo day. Ah, well. Like I said, if I had wanted to sacrifice more units, I'm sure I could have got in there quicker. But I was playing it super safe, not knowing what kind of ambush we would have. And given their forces, yeah, we definitely could have pushed through. I actually wouldn't be surprised if like 20 turns is an A, and then maybe like 16 turns is an S or something, but I don't know for sure. Where could she be? You think she made it? Why is this kid still with us? Worst character. He's not even that bad. He's just automatically bad kid character. Look, it's a dog! Yeah. And over there, Mercia! And also Valder.
My queen!
Mercia, behind you! Stop it. It's fine. It's cool. We're bros. He's neighboring monarch. We're cool now. Valder's no longer our enemy. Sigrid, you know, the vampiress, she's the bad one. Mercia. Just listen to me, okay? I'm the queen. So yeah, anyway, it was Sigrid all along. Doggo's having a real good time down there.
Yes.
And now she has the key to release Requiem. Well, we have to stop her. Emmerich, Dad told you that Requiem is in the dragon's cradle, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Oh no, a volcanic island in the middle of the continent that we never went to. I could do with a change of scenery.
Let's go.
Well, no time to lose. And we've recruited another misfit. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Just leaves it on the ground. Just throws it on the ground. Pointless. The door should lock behind her, and she didn't bring the key, so now she's stuck in there forever. Hooray! You can play as Valder. And you've learned about the Fell Gauntlet. Well, it's already been a very long episode, so we're going to have to cut that short. But that is it for today's episode. Next time, we will go to the volcanic island and try to put a stop to Sigrid's evil machinations. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.